All right, as promised, this is day 4 of Alabama's early explorers came for gold, God, and glory. Studies Weekly, week 4, day 4. Now, we're not going to talk about an explorer who came to Alabama, but we are talking about one who came to America. And I told you it was Henry Hudson, and here we go. This is Mr. Henry Hudson. Wouldn't you like to wear that big ruffled collar all day long? Looks itchy to me. All right, Henry Hudson, an English sea captain and explorer who failed on his first 2 journeys. He had been sent by England to find a northeast water route to the rich spice trade in Asia. You may think that after 2 failed voyages, that Hudson was finished, right? Nope. He went to the Dutch East India Company and convinced them to hire him for the same expedition that he had failed at twice. That took some determination and begging and pleading that he could really do it. So don't ever let a failure cause you to quit. Keep trying. In 1609, Hudson and his crew sailed west across the Atlantic. He reached the New World, which is North America, and landed on the island of Manhattan, which is now part of New York. All right. He sailed inland up a wide river and explored the surrounding valley. Did he find Asia? No. But the exploration was not a failure because his exploration and findings allowed the Dutch to set up a trading post in 1614 before the Pilgrims arrived. A Dutch settlement called New Netherland soon followed. Unfortunately, Hudson's last voyage may not have been a failure for the Dutch, but it was a failure for him because mutiny, remember we talked about mutiny earlier, set out, fighting among the crew and the leaders. It happened on his ship because he refused to turn around and go home. His crew were ready to go home. The sailors took over the ship and sent Hudson away in a small boat. No one knows what happened to Hudson after that. So, Henry Hudson again. Maybe no one knows what happened to Hudson, but his legacy lives on in America. We have Hudson Bay, Hudson River, Hudson Valley, all named after Henry Hudson. And that Dutch settlement that he founded is now New York City. So you can see he was not a failure in America. He set out for Asia, he found America, but he is a famous explorer because of all these places. So your test is tomorrow. Use the PowerPoints and the newspaper if you have it. And like I said, if you do not have a newspaper, I will be more than happy to leave some at the office if your parents want to come pick them up. If you come to school on Tuesday and Thursday or Wednesday and Friday, make sure you get the newspaper. Okay, because I handed them out on Friday. I don't want to forget to give you one if you were not here. So make sure you get the newspaper. And if you are a virtual student and your parent wants to come, I will give several weeks so they won't have to come back as often. Okay? All right. Do well on your tests. Goodbye.